Welcome to the Playground Games live stream, coming to you right here from Playground Games Studios in Leamington Spa. We have got such a brilliant show prepared for you today. We're going to bring you all the latest news for everything that's coming up in Series 16. I'm Mike Brown, Playground Games Principal Game Designer, and joining me on the show today is none other than Chris Phillips, Playground Games Principal Car Handling Designer. Is that your title now?
Something
like that. Yeah. What have you been playing, Chris?
Apex. Got myself a bit of an addiction there.
The Season 2 stuff?
Yeah, it's really good. The new map's great.
Cool. And Playground Games Game Designer, Matt Pickering. How's it going, Matt?
Yeah, it's going really good, thanks. How are you?
Playing, Matt?
Yeah, I've been checking out the latest update to PUBG. Been going after that chicken dinner.
You haven't got one yet?
You gotta keep trying, haven't you?
And finally, it is Mr. Andrew Baranowski, Playground Games level designer. Andy, what have you been playing?
I've been playing a bit of Apex as well, but Chris won't let me play with him. I don't know why. Maybe I should stick to racing games, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And Andy, you and I, along with Retro, went down to London last week. We were at EXO and at FanFest as well. We got to meet loads of you guys down there. It was absolutely great. So thank you to everyone who came and said hi. It was really fun to meet you guys. Shall we take a look at what is coming up on today's show? All right, so first of all, we're going to take a look at the Series 16 Festival playlist. We then have a new segment, which is in here, called Black Friday Shop. We're then going to look at the brand new reward cars, again, that are coming in Series 16, followed by the community slideshow. That's where we'll take a look at all the photos you guys have been taking for this month's slideshow competition. Then another visit to the Black Friday shop. How exciting it is to see what that is going to be. Then we have a brand new showcase remix, so we're taking a look at that. We're then going to look at some new online adventure / restricted cars stuff. We kind of touched on that last update, but we'll go into some details of how that works and what cars are affected. A little update on what updates and fixes there are.
Ferrari 250 Testarossa. I think that's a 10 mil credit car.
I think that is, yeah.
It's a bit of a Forza legend.
Yeah. And then for summer, 50% complete. We had a special request on the last live
someone in the comments last month asked if we could bring back the Green Man costume. I said that we would do that, and we did. So
there you go.
There you go. That's the thing that you can do now. You can just put that in the comments, and then maybe we'll do it. What else we got, Matt?
Okay, so probably one of the most anticipated cars, I think, in recent history, the Ferrari 488 Pista. I think we're going to be doing a deep dive on that car.
And now that pun's gone as well, we can't use that again, which is really disappointing.
It is a good pun. Yeah.
We are not averse to reusing puns.
Right. Stay tuned.
Well, I guess everyone, if you're taking notes, then the Pista is available only in summer in the trial. So
that's right. Yeah. So from the Summer Games, you can grab the Honda Prelude 1994. And we have the McLaren 600 LT. I think that's only been out once before.
Yes, Series 14, wasn't it?
Yeah, so if you missed that, then another chance to grab it. It's a great car, so don't pass that up. Honda Civic 04, a hard-to-find car, usually a wheelspin exclusive. And the KTM Crossbow, I think that's from way back in Series 4, but it hasn't been out many times, so another chance to grab that. Let's head over to autumn, where we've got our second exclusive car, the Ferrari 512S, classic Ferrari race car from the 70s. Very exciting. And another morph suit, the Alien morph suit there, up for grabs. Yeah, and then...
I'm afraid, guys, I have to pause you there, because we are going to switch over to a brand new segment. We'll come back to this in just a moment. A brand new segment introducing a brand new character who may or may not appear on future shows, depending on how this goes. So I'm going to throw over to Tommy Bargains.
Hey, welcome to Stupidly Priced Cars, where the prices are stupid, but we're not. I'm Tommy Bargains, and I run the Forza shop. Who can sort you with a brand new motor?
Tommy Bargains.
Who gives you somewhere to spend those hard-earned Forza points?
Tommy Bargains.
Who gives the Horizon Auto Show a run for its credits?
Tommy Bargains.
Who is now regretting to agree to do this live thingy? Me? Today is a special event. We're going to be bringing you 3 special sales. These are Tommy's lowest price, guaranteed. You won't find a better deal this side of Vamble side. We're live here at the Horizon Festival, and with me to help is Torben Tuesday's very own Corbin. Corbin, what have we got?
I'm Torben.
Torben, lovely, lovely. What have we got then, Torben?
Okay, right. So we've got some
Thanks,
special...
Torsten. I've got this for the next.
And 75 Forza points.
It's a bit cheap, Torben. But I suppose lost leader, hook them back in, get them spending again. Nice, nice. Stick around. There's going to be more coming up later in the show. Get those wallets ready. Get ready to spend. Back to you, Mike.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks.
One time, yeah.
Summit or Nothing for the VW Golf 2010. Fun fact about the Fiat Dino is that is the rarest car in Forza Horizon 4. Only 2,000 or something people have one of those.
Why is it that rare?
I don't know. Just this.
Thanks for the insight.
Yep.
glad we bring you on for your punditry.
Well, there you go. And then from Let's Bug Out, you can get the Hummer H1. Then in winter, we have another new exclusive car, the ATS GT, and the McLaren 12C also making a return there, 80% completion. From the trial, you can grab yourself an amazing ski hat. And then from the winter games, you can get the Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. And I've accidentally skipped over our new showcase remix, which is Morning Rush.
Yes,
going to be taking a look at
that in a little while.
Jinx. And then we've got Jeepers Creepers, where you can pick up the Jeep Cherokee and the Ford Liberty Design F-150, the pre-runner. That was really cool. What series did that come out? Was it 15?
Yeah, Series 15.
Yeah, so you can grab that again in this seasonal championship. And then last but not least, we've got Snow Going Back, where you can get the 720S Spider. Then into spring, where we have the Diablo GTR, probably one of the best cars from the 90s, I think.
Got a bit of an Italian theme going on with the cars.
Absolutely. You can complete the trial, bring home the bacon to win the Chevy Impala 1996. The spring games is where you can get the Pontiac Transamerica. And then we've got the IDR making a return in a seasonal championship called the Old Smoky. Velociraptor returns, making a second debut, where you can win.
Second debut.
I don't know. Where you can win the Ford Raptor 2011 and complete the Street Scene Sunset for the Buick GSX.
How much of the design team's time is spent coming up with the puns for festival playlists?
It's actually that's like the only thing that takes any time. The rest of this kind of just does itself.
All right.
Good job, though.
Yeah,
That's how those
we actually have entire staff whose job is just to think of puns.
The pun designer.
Whoops.
Well done, Anna.
All right. Yes, well done to Anna and Matt. They are two of our new designers, and I think it's some great work in there. I'm sure you guys are really going to enjoy it throughout Series 16. Guys, let's take a look at some of those new cars.
Yep.
All right, I'll hand over to.
So, probably should show the one. We know everyone's been asking for this for.
Diablo.
Okay,
let's stop joking. Let's do the piece.
Yeah, we know you guys have been asking for many months now for this car, so it's awesome that we can finally bring it in. And the reason we have a bunch of Italian cars this month is because of this car. We had enough kind of coming in that we felt it's a celebration of Italian supercars essentially.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, it's driving really well in the snow. Yeah, it's great. Beautiful car. So based on the 488, obviously. So this is a bit like the Challenge Pedale, the 430 Scuderia, and the 458 Speciale. So this is the more track-orientated version of the 488. So powers up to just north of 700, 711 or something like that. More downforce, less weight, all around an incredibly impressive car.
Yeah, apparently it's 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, which is just...
I don't understand how rear-wheel drive cars are getting there. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal car. So I believe they're going to go into this in a lot more detail on the Forza Monthly after us, where they have one in the studio as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, so Chris did a great job there of reminding you all that immediately after our show is the Forza Monthly. So sit in, get yourself some popcorn. There's loads of Forza coming up over the next couple of hours.
So, probably showing enough of this one now.
Yeah, we can come back to it a little bit later.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
We'll drive around it later on. What am I doing? I have a thing on streams where I always get lost in the UI.
Good idea. Let's check out the what level we're at in the speed campaign. Level 10. Good job.
Got to wait for Kieran now as well.
Well, a perfect time to talk about our new subtitles. So
Very cleverly segued there.
So you may have noticed there, guys, that we've redone the way we do our subtitles. Our old way, where we boxed them out in the corner, was a way of showing subtitles, but I think it wasn't really useful to those people who need it the most. So we've added a bunch of new subtitling options, like to tune how they appear, alter the backgrounds, change text size, all those kind of things. So if you're someone who uses subtitles or even needs subtitles, then hopefully there's settings in there that you'll enjoy this update.
So back onto the cars. This is the ATS GT. So ATS were an Italian brand back in the late 60s, I believe, that did a car called the GT. This is a kind of a modern take on it, of the brand coming back. It's weirdly, it's an Italian design car, but uses McLaren running gear. So it's got the 720S engine in it, so 750 horsepower, rear-wheel drive. Really pretty looking car, as you expect, coming out of Italy.
I think the front end in particular is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. I really like the rear end as well. It reminds me of, I want to say, funnily enough, from earlier on, the remake of the Giulia, I think they called it the TZ3, sorry, the concept car. Kind of reminiscent of that. Yeah. I'm really struggling to drive it this time.
Yeah. So, going away anytime soon?
I'm going to jump to the next car, which is on slick tyres, which is going to make this even easier. Diablo GTR. So as Matt said, one of the most iconic kind of 90s supercars. This is the. It was a race car, this wasn't it? They did race.
Is this a homologation special?
This was the full-on race variant of it.
They did a one-month series to get those at some point.
This is like the ultimate evolution of the Diablo.
It is, yeah. And
it's a particular rare beast because Lamborghini never made race cars. The thing about it was always the other manufacturer down the road with the prancing horse that did all of the racing cars. It's like Lamborghini focused purely on road games. And then all of a sudden they decided they're going to do this. And this is I couldn't actually tell you. But I think it's successful in that, you know,
it does look absolutely amazing.
Become an icon of sort of that 90s supercar thing. It's like all carbon fibre, I think, was it, except for the roof and the doors, they said that.
Yeah. So very kind of cutting edge for when it was built. Full carbon cars were pretty rare.
The Diablo was like a super important car for Lamborghini as well, because they went through some really, really rough times of like financial status and being bought and then sold and bought and then sold before finally becoming what they are now as part of the Volkswagen Audi group. And I think this really sort of saved them, the Diablo did, and this is I guess the ultimate version of that car. So
yeah,
it's cool to have it in the games.
The last of the rear-wheel drives, isn't it?
This car doesn't do drifts very well. Apparently I can't drive today either.
Another chance to see the new subtitles in action there.
So yep, this one's great. And the last one for the series, jumping back into another prancing horse now. I'll try and not get lost in the UI. This is the 512S. So this was built to compete against the Porsche 917.
Okay.
So 1970s. Ferrari actually took a year out of kind of Le Mans prototype racing in '68 when Porsche came in with the 917. It was actually after Ford came out, conveniently with the film coming out now. Ford came out with their 7-litre GT40s, which were incredible. Ferrari took a year out to build this, so this is a 5-litre V12, hence 512 name, and went on to be then modified into 512M and raced for quite some time. And I think it was quite successful. I think it won Sebring and debuted at 12 Hours of Sebring, I think won 24 Hours of Monza, something like that.
I absolutely love the Zero cars.
Yeah.
Like when we looked at the Porsches and then just got these mad aerodynamics, they're so cool.
Yeah.
You can see the learning,
yes,
can't you, as you progress through from sort of like 60s and the 70s.
Yeah, and these cars like raced at the absolute limit of mechanical grip as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, these were over-engined. There's snow. Oh, we'll go in the snow. Yeah, hugely over-engined. This was actually a little bit heavier than the 917 counterpart, but actually they competed very well next to each other.
And you say this was an evolution of, was it the P3?
It came after the P3, but yeah, kind of built on the technologies there. The P3 used a 3-litre V12, I think, because so Porsche got around the regulations a little bit with the 917. You're only allowed a 3-litre engine, which was fine for Ferrari, so they're building them with the F1 cars as well. But Porsche found a way around it. They homologated 25 917s, and with that they were allowed to use a 5-litre. So they kind of dominated for a small period.
Okay, guys, I know, like me, you very much love the creativity of our community. We're going to take a quick break to take a look at some of the photos that those guys are making for this month's photo competition. Let's roll the tape.
Cars with the prices are...
Just
Anyway, welcome back. We're here in lovely Glenrannoch, and Tommy's got another car for you. What's this one then, Morben?
Okay, so coming up, and just to stress, these changes are happening as we talk. So if you are watching the live stream, make sure you've got the game running so you can actually take advantage of these
Get
sales.
them now.
Get them now, right. But next up is the 2006 Koenigsegg CCX, a game that we added, car that we added to the game in Series 11 back in July alongside Top Gear. And it is one of the rarest cars in the game, and it will be in the Forzathon shop very, very shortly if it hasn't changed already. If you're looking at the Forzathon shop and it's at 0, just back out, go back in again, and get the new offers coming up. So this was the first Koenigsegg that was designed with a domestically built Swedish engine, 4.7-litre twin supercharged V8. Really nice piece of kit.
And this Ham and Eggs comes with air conditioning, no extra cost to you.
Sure. It also has carbon fiber and Kevlar body, really bringing the weight down, kind of establishing that Koenigsegg design ethos there. And it has this really innovative flat underside with Venturi tunnels to the back to kind of create a little bit of extra downforce on the rear axles. Really smart.
And look at those dihedral synchro helix actuation doors. No extra charge for those, if you know what I mean. And what's this one in the shop for, Jorben?
Torben. Look, yeah. Okay, so this one is going into the shop for 200 Forzathon points.
200. All right, okay, you're the designer. Don't forget, all of the cars on the show tonight will be back in the shop on Black Friday, 28th of November, so don't worry if you're missing out. Tommy's got you sorted, along with a bunch of other really great deals. The best prices this side of Ambleside, that's a Tommy guarantee. Back to you, mate.
Look, we discussed this. I mean,
It feels like a low price, mate. It's giving Tommy...
You need to check your price.
Yeah, but Aisha is a shrewd businesswoman, and I think if you check your papers, you'll realize the fine print of the contract says that Aisha gets to race against a train.
Okay.
So let's get going. Yeah.
And that is the backstory here, is it?
Basically, so Aisha is starting a campaign to show off exactly how fast her taxis are. And
Okay.
It seems like she's aiming for the big game here. So the Flying Scotsman is her first target, but who knows where she'll go next.
Is this the implication that this taxi will, over the coming weeks and months, be racing against all of the showcase vehicles?
That seems to be your intention. I guess we'll find out. Stay tuned.
That sounds like a guarantee to me.
Yeah. Heard it here first. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to talk us through what you're doing here?
Yeah, you're racing against a train.
Another
It's the flying Scotsman train. I don't know if you've seen
And the
this
car,
one
yeah,
before.
but what about the car?
It's a taxi.
Chris, can you show us the paint job?
Aisha's taxi. Yeah. Just get a side angle on there while you're racing. There you go.
this is the trophy truck version from the story then, isn't it?
This is specialized, tuned up specifically for this race. So it's I want to say it's comparable to the story version.
So she's rebuilt
Definitely
it a little
beefy.
bit.
Yeah. She's fine tuning them for each challenge to make sure that the
Quick at putting these cars together.
she's really good at this. Maybe Tommy comes over and helps her get some bargain parts. That's they're probably in cahoots.
Yeah. Looks pretty cool though. I mean, you don't see many taxis with wide body kits and beadlock wheels.
I mean, it's a winter race. The car isn't the best handling, but it's fun to drive and slide around on, and it moves fast. So it's still kind of a hoot.
Yeah. Anyone remember what reward the players can win for taking part in it?
It's a super wheel spin.
A super wheel spin. Okay, so, which means it could be anything.
Yes.
Whatever it is, whatever
fact,
prize it is
no,
that
no.
you're hoping to get could be in that.
It's three things, actually.
The three favorite things you're looking for could
Yes.
be in that super wheel spin.
Oh, I've got it.
It's a good thing that checkpoint was placed.
You are
Just close enough.
You're kind of right. The handling on this, there's a bit of understeer at times.
Bit of a brick.
All right, yeah, I think you still win this, Chris.
Yeah. Souped up the brakes a little bit, can you tell?
Not really, no.
No? Okay.
So the my showcase remixes, the difficulty can sometimes fluctuate a little from the main showcase. How do you think this one fares? Is Chris going to do this at this point?
Well, so a lot of that depends on this next.
Fine,
If you can make this next turn, you probably have a chance. Rumble. There you go.
This corner
okay.
is
There you go.
tighter.
Oh, you didn't hit the wall, so you're doing
Oh, no,
good.
no, I did. You shouldn't have said that.
I definitely scrubbed that much speed with that little path there.
Hey, you didn't even lose your skill combo from that.
Oh, where is it?
What? Oh,
Close.
oh, there it is. Oh,
Everything.
Pedal to the metal.
come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh.
Flawless execution in
Excellent.
this live show. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Thank God I didn't
Oh,
lose that.
Okay,
like
so
Clearly.
at their finest.
Nice taxis, faster than the train.
That's good.
Cool. Thanks very much. And the next thing that we need to talk about, which we kind of touched on last month's show, is the restrictions that we're putting in place around online adventure and rivals. Ryan, are you?
Yeah.
Let's talk about. We touched on previously how the win rate of the course wasn't actually that high because the story on the internet was that it was. Everyone was driving it, which I think led to kind of unsatisfying experiences, especially in online adventure.
I've personally tried out the track tour in online adventure, and I can contest that it makes people very, very angry. So I think it makes sense that we pull it back from the competition and let people drive tractors everywhere else in the game.
Great. And do you think we might add more cars to that in future?
We're trying to be very careful with what cars we select for this. So it's a very limited list, and another car would have to really upset the balance of the game in order for us to add it to this list. We don't want to be cavalier with it.
So I'm heading into online adventure. It's a B class. What do I see when I go to car select?
It'll just show you all of the cars that aren't restricted.
Okay, so there's just no way for me to pick it. It's not that.
Yeah, it's just not going to show up in the list.
Okay, cool. There's a section here called updates and fixes. What do you know about that, Ryan? Because I ain't got anything on this screen.
Well, we talked about our accessibility options already. So
Well, go ahead, talk about that.
All right. So I mean, we wanted to bring our subtitles in line with kind of BBC standards so that they fit with what the subtitles that everyone else expects and are easy to read for people even with low vision ability, like myself, honestly. So yeah, we think it's going to improve accessibility for people who have trouble reading the current subtitles, and they could even be convenient for anyone else who might need to keep the volume down for whatever reason. So yeah.
Yeah, there was that GDC talk which specifically called us out as an example of a game with bad subtitles, and we took that to heart.
Right.
So yeah, we actioned that, fixed it, and I think
Your move, GDC guy.
something has appeared on my screen that says, and also much requested feature is the ability to now quick select a manufacturer in the auction house. You used to have to go through a spinner, and obviously we have how many manufacturers, Chris?
Awesome.
Did you find all these shops, like the,
I wish-
the Happy Bread shop and
No, I saw
shop's called?
there was a shop called Tempting Tatties, which made me chuckle.
Sounds like one. That sounds like
It does sound like one of the ones that we have. But no, I wish that I saw more 488 pieces roaming around. But it was really cool.
What car were you driving
It's
around?
clear.
I had my Subaru.
When you're taking the second exit on a roundabout, though, you didn't just plow right through.
No,
You
no,
took the
I
actual
sort of,
roundabout.
I took some consideration onto like the rules of the road and everything. I wanted to get my Edinburgh Castle player house photo on a Sunday morning, but
Right.
unfortunately we couldn't get up to the top.
Okay.
That would have been awesome. Maybe next time. Yeah. I'll have to get my 10 million credits ready and go back.
Oh, you ruined it.
I definitely drove better than this, Chris.
Did you? Did you really? I mean, I'm nailing this right now.
Was that the entire reason for your trip to Edinburgh, to test your Forza Horizon 4?
If I'm honest, yes. No, we did do a track day up there, but it was cool to see, and like kudos to all the environment guys that did such a good job there.
I mean, we literally had dinner just around the corner here, didn't we?
Yep. There you go.
On the street here, we had our dinner.
Okay, we're really
Cool
getting down
story,
to
bro.
the now. Please, guys, don't go anywhere.
Tommy's.
Tommy's, because this is one of the cars of Tommy's
Tommy's
bargains.
cars, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
if
we're on
you
a
look
test
in
drive.
the driver's seat, you'll see that we've that there is Tommy himself.
Oh my
Goodness, Mr. Bargains.
Yes,
Come on, Chris.
There he is.
Mr. Tommy Bargain. He's got his leather jacket, flat cap.
There he is.
It's truly amazing.
We take the lore of this game very, very seriously.
Yeah,
You can't just be throwing in new characters like this on a live stream without backing it up with in-game stuff.
right.
So yeah, the car. It's visually quite different from a normal 488 actually. Massively reworked aero, so I think one of the most noticeable ones is this vent, which comes straight off the front bumper to guide air over the top of it. There's a lot of aerodynamic changes to it. It's bigger diffuser. Pretty sure the exhaust position's relocated on it as well to aid flow off the back of the diffuser. I can't remember the downforce figure for this one, but I think it's up quite a lot from the base car, a good few hundred kilos. So yeah, it's a proper track-orientated thing. And yeah, 700 horsepower, so fair shift.
Yeah, it was cool to have that direct rival for the 720 as well.
Yeah.
All right, perfectly time-filled.
Tommy's going to sort you out. I've got a big windfall coming in. Just a couple more days. Go, Kira.
Tom, you're live, mate. Tom.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're in Edinburgh, about 8 miles north of the Cotswold. Tommy's got another great car for you. Proper nice motor. Practically giving them away. What are you doing, Corbin?
I'm waiting for the. I'm on xCloud. I'm waiting for it to update so I can buy this car.
Oh, well, don't do that. You get a discount. Leave some for the customers.
That's not how it works.
Do not listen to him, guys. Look, we really need to sell these cars. Tommy's relying on you, all right? I need this cash flow problems sorted. Get in the shop and get buying. What's the deal this time, Corbin?
Just a second. So, anyone who's looking at the Forza shop, they will see the car coming in right now. There we go. It's the Apollo Intensa Emozione.
Which means intense emotion.
Are you okay?
Which is what's creating all these feelings in Tommy, all these deals. Tell us about how much of this new motor is then, Forbin?
We'll get to that. We need to talk about what it is. So, I mean, you remember the whole kind of discussion that people had about when is the Apollo coming into the game? When is it coming into the game? So, it came into the game. It's still really rare. So, putting it into the shop is a great opportunity for people to pick up this absolutely incredible car that kind of marries this really futuristic design that's inspired by marine animals and hydrodynamics with an incredibly powerful car, an absolutely unique motoring experience, and a car that is built in Germany. Regardless of the name, that might lead you to think it's Italian. And it's only going to be built in 10 examples. Only 10 of these are going to be built.
Lovely, lovely. So this car used to be 2.5 big ones in the shop, but now, thanks to Tommy Bargains, it's only...
It is 100 Forza points.
Surely that's missing a zero.
No, 100.
These cost me 800 points each. Oh my... You've ruined me. This is done. It's over. Shut it down. Shut it down. You put the pre-order cars and all in there. We're done.
Special offers in the Forza shop starting on Black Friday the 28th. Check socials for details. Back to you, Mike.
Thanks, Bourbon. It's something to look forward to. If you're watching this show not live, so you're watching the VOD or you're on any kind of delay, you've probably missed them by now. I'm sorry about that, but like I say, you will be able to grab those cars at those prices on Black Friday.
Exact same sale, Black Friday.
Black Friday, yes. And if you enjoyed Tommy Bargains, then maybe we'll be able to get him back for a future show. I can't quite see where he's got to now. He did really genuinely storm off. We've bankrupted him. Anyway, guys, what are we doing? I see we've changed out of winter. That was probably a smart idea, so we can show off all these extreme
Yeah, I kept crashing, and I have to uphold my image of handling designer by not crashing cars. And also to get to unleash things like this car, which on slicks doesn't really do too well in the snow. So we're in summer now, and yeah, just letting this thing really kind of move properly.
out.
Oh,
That's
into
into
that
nice.
car. Yeah, well done.
Don't have it.
Excellent, excellent handling.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm just driving terribly tonight.
And bonus point, if anyone can remember how it is you unlock this car.
I'm out.
Great, yeah. So at some point during Series 16, this car will be available. Should we check?
Yeah, we can jump into festival playlist. Where does it live in the pause menu? Oh, there it is. I'm terrible with menus. I really am
An
terrible.
excellent review of our.
Just run away.
Someone else
Just run away.
You okay?
Press B repeatedly.
Anyway, this is a great chance to see that you can win these things in the in
That's
Online
right.
Adventure.
If you make it to League 20,
Thanks for jumping in there, Chris.
I'm good at driving cars. I'm not good at driving the rest of the game.
DS3 Racing 11.
It looks like all the
Yeah,
stuff disappeared anyway.
run away.
It's like let's
run away.
Oh, we did.
give up on that whole thing. We broke it by using debug to change season. So sorry that audience. We'll put the info on socials afterwards.
Yeah.
Speaking of socials, if you are enjoying the show, if you enjoyed Tommy Bargains and don't want to miss out on him next time, then make sure you subscribe to us. Subscribe on Mixer, YouTube, wherever you are, and you'll get a notification when we're going live. And if Tommy Bargains appears next time, you'll get a chance to see him. What was that? Turn around. Let's go look at that thing.
I'll just turn it around again.
Turn around and turn around and turn around.
Sorry.
That is weird, isn't it?
Wonder what that is.
What does it say?
Looks like it's properly sanctioned from the Horizon Festival. Oh God.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, let's not say any more about that whatsoever.
Yeah.
Just drive past it. It's probably not important.
Probably a new grocery store or something.
Sounds like an energy drink.
So we are in the Diablo. Should we do something with it? Should we do a race? Should we
let's do a
take it
race.
down the motorway or something?
Sure.
Your pick.
Let's. There's some good circuits around here.
Are you okay?
This is one of my favourites.
Are you okay at racing?
Well, apparently I can't drive at all tonight, so hopefully I might be able to win a race. Don't know. It's Extreme Track Toys. It's going to have some fair competition, actually.
Normally your sort of favourite type of car, isn't it, Chris?
I do like race cars, it has to be said.
I think with a lot of downforce, purpose built.
It's not got 1,000 horsepower, though, which is, as we know, one of my requirements for a car.
I'm sure it can make itself more proud. If either you or Marco.
Potentially, yeah, Marco did this car, so probably.
Yeah, another example of our excellent new subtitles.
They really are. They are so much nicer.
Extremely readable.
Yeah.
Right.
We're doing. Yes, let's do the Horizon one.
They are quite low to the bottom of S2 there, though.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
See
It's
what
going to be tough.
the rivals are.
Well,
There he is. It's Tommy Bargains.
He hasn't stormed
He's
off.
back.
he's back in
He's
game.
in the game.
Oh dear. I don't.
Look at he's
I feel
listening
like-
for good deals.
I feel like we can pretty much say whatever we want at this point because everyone is just remembering Tommy Bargains and how
That's right.
fantastic that was.
Yeah.
So while Chris sets out to put the Diablo to its paces, guys, do not go anywhere. We still have a few more things we need to show you on this show, and coming up right after us is Brian and the gang over in Seattle, who are going to be following up us with the Forza Monthly. So you don't want to go anywhere. There are still a few more things that you're going to want to see. Stick around.
So I'm already doing well. Now in 11th. There we go.
That's all right. But the first corner coming up, all these drift cars will be sorted out. I suppose you got the
These
F40
are-
there.
These are driver tires. You're supposed to bounce off them in the corners,
Well,
right?
I try not to.
Because then your driver car will do that to other people.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that one's yours, right?
Probably. 2dev 141 something sounds like me.
That catchy game tag.
Yep.
Ooh.
Is it known on the stream that we have constant 2dev name pun competitions?
I'm sure that has been said
Yeah.
several times.
I'm really not doing very well.
Yeah, the tarmac's the grippy bit, Chris.
Yeah, especially on slicks. They don't take too well to go onto the grass.
5th place is
It's
respectable.
not even the first of the losers. And then don't miss this checkpoint.
All right.
There we go.
Cool.
Well done, Tommy Bargains.
Well done. You've redeemed yourself.
Yep, ish.
So the Diablo's cool. but I think the people probably are here to see the pista.
Yeah.
Now that we've got it back in summer, should we
Yeah, let's jump in
put
there.
the pista through its paces?
I was here to just see Tommy Bargain's cool dances.
Yeah, Tom was actually doing that dance just before the show went live as well. Today. Come on, follow me this way. Come on, guys, everyone, come on, let's go. Ian, you can come as well. Come on, we're going. This way, you through? You through? Okay. Hey, everyone, one more thing. Come on, we're going. Everyone outside, we're doing it now. Got the bathrooms are just there in case somebody needs it, but up the stairs. Come on, guys. Away we go. Guys, come on. We've got one more thing. Outside. Grab your coats. A little cold. Come on, everyone. Come on, Tommy Bargains, you're in as well. Hey, everyone. Got one more thing. Outside. Come on, let's go. Kitchen people, come on. Put your tea down, we're going outside. Come on, one more thing. Come on, down here. Right, this is it. We're waiting a long time for this one. Don't go anywhere. You want to see this. We have got one more thing. You have been asking and asking and asking, week after week, month after month. You've been asking and we've been listening. Because in the Forza franchise, we're listening. And in the Forza franchise, we deliver. That's right, it's back! They're back! Toyota is back in Forza. Do not go anywhere. Stick around for Forza Monthly right after this. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link in the description. That's our show. Goodbye! Bye!